Ah, so many crashes, man. Is it because my prison was overflowing? It was that full. It best not put me back in the war again. I bet it puts me back in a war. Oh no, it's just after the war. Right. I can't be bothered to do that, so we'll just do mass prisoners. Select all prisoners, ransom. Did I not have that one-on-one combat with a guy? I think I did. Oh, I can hold a mystical communing. I don't think there's any point there, but we'll do it. And we can extort the subjects. Right, we'll do that. Divine guidance. We'll do that bottom one. Cool. So now I have a lot more money. Yeah, there's a lot of crashing today. I mean, I don't think the large-scale combat helped much. I have noticed this game seems to crash a lot more since they did the PC update. So I don't know if there's some sort of issue. I appreciate the liking though. Liking's fine. Right. I need to now go back through these. Can I not do... Oh no, I don't want to just mass release them all. Let's just release them all for a conversion. Let's just release like maybe a few at a time. Because I'm sure these are probably kind of rubbish anyway. Work from home is pretty sweet. Like, obviously, if you have good enough skills that you can work from home, working from home is pretty good. I know a lot of, through the COVID pandemic, a lot of people started working from home because obviously they couldn't really go to the buildings and work. So I know, especially over here, a lot of places have still kept that. Customer service, I apologise for stuff that's not my fault. I 100% feel that. I've done 14 years working in retail, in food retail, so I feel your pain there, brother. Customer service bomb diffuser, yeah. I work nights till 1 AM when work is slack and type. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I used to basically just do whatever they told me to. I didn't even have set schedules, which annoyed me. I was like, I'm a duty manager, and they can't even be bothered to give me a set schedule because Barbara needs to look after her kids on X day, and Stacey has to do Pilates on that day. Like, what about me? Do I not deserve to have a set schedule? I mean, 4 PM to 1 AM is not actually that bad, to be honest. I used to enjoy doing, like, late shifts. Oh my god. I'll bring a housecarls into my household. Housecarls are tough frontier. The young men are inexperienced, but there are many of them. Bondi are resilient and excel in fighting in the farmlands of foreign shores. Time to double the price of ale. Huskars are pretty good. Screw it, we'll go for Bondi. So, you know how I was saying about it's good that the Byzantine Empire are bridging the gap between me and Mongolia? Yeah, not anymore. The Mongolian Empire is on my doorstep. This run might have just ended. Yeah, I ain't heard no fat lady either. Nah, I'm sure we can fight them. Yeah, they're tough, but if I look at their army's mainly levies. Like, they got 3,000 and odd levies. They got 6,000 and odd mercenaries. They haven't really got any allies. Like, the main army is levies. And my main army, well, a lot of my army is special troops. So, because I have a lot of special troops, I mean, I got 31 knights. I'm hiding from a Mongolian, yeah. Like, I have a lot of special soldiers. So, all I'm gonna say is I ain't poking the bear. If they want to fight me, I'll give it them. But I ain't poking the bear. Hungary just became a thing, nice. Yeah, as long as I don't start it, I'll finish it. I just don't start it. I need to convert some more of these people. Honestly, I kind of feel like if me and Mongolia decided to fight, the game would have a heart attack. It could barely keep up in that last fight. So I dread to think how unwieldy it'd be. Yeah, another seizure, yeah. I mean, the best chance for him to fight me would probably be right now, after I've literally just come out of a war. So I'm just going to keep my guy on organising the armies. I love the fact that I've pushed Italy so hard out for their own land, they've basically fled to the Middle East. Oh, wow. Ceefax have taken West Quamanda. Nice. That's actually kind of good. They can have camels. I'll build them some camels. I'll be nice and build them camels. They did a good job. A small religious carving artifact. You gain supported local businesses. Talk to it, see what I can learn about salesmanship. 100 stewardship experience. Nice. Do that. And then this guy finished that, so we'll start promoting culture. I mean, why do I promote the culture for? Or maybe just promote the culture in here. And then you can convert some faith. Where was... yeah, I can't convert that because that's not earned by me, is it? We'll just start pushing them down. Is that not part of my realm? I thought that was. I mean, my realm is pretty massive. We'll just start pushing them south. Start pushing the Catholics south. Is there a faction? No. I mean, there was a faction. What's my stress like? I'm not stressed, so I can kill one of these who don't want to convert. I'll kill this purple-looking guy. Because they don't want to convert. I'm not releasing them. He's 44 and he's 50. I mean, they're probably going to die soon anyway. I think we just wait for a little bit until... Ooh, I could go on that hunt. Let's go on this hunt. We like going on hunts. Going on hunts and stuff's quite fun. I do need to check on my lifestyle. Yeah, I don't have enough for anything else. Cool. Bought a personal artifact clip. Cast down his heterodoxy. I can demand some. In all fairness, I don't actually think the Mongol Empire will even attack me because I'm fairly certain I'm allied to them. Yeah, we'll just do recreation. Romagna. Wait, did they become independent? Ah, I think them buggers became independent because that was all united. Prince James gained typhus. Am I going to teach the hostage? Yeah, not personally though. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Let's try that again. I normally give it to someone pointless just to convert the faith and culture. maybe not so much pointless, but someone who doesn't have good stats to teach people. I'll pardon these criminals because I'm compassionate. If I do anything else, my guy will just start crying. My guy is such a pansy. One thing I very rarely do is exchange hostages with people. Sometimes if I want to be an absolute douchebag and I want rid of an heir, I'll exchange him as a hostage and then attack the people and hope that they kind of get rid of my heir. But that's a really backhanded way of doing things. I don't even know who that guy is. Oh, that's fair. I don't plan on taking them anytime soon, I don't think. Poland. Tripolitana. Is that the Middle East? Yeah. That's fair. And then there's this countess. Where are you? You're there. We'll demand a hostage from you. Oh, it's a Carling. Wait, are they Carlings? It's generational. She's not a Carling, was it? You want a Carling, so why are they Carlings? Manfred Carling. I should just, like, tech them and get rid of their realm. Titles to be usurped. Duchy of Transylvania. I don't know where that is. Oh, that's fair. They're fighting a war, apparently. Fair enough. It's always unfortunate when someone's fighting a war. Prince Sully is plotting against my courtier. Fair enough. Well, you know what we do with that? We just let him do it. If my son doesn't like a courtier, it was probably the courtier's fault. I can designate someone for this woman. You're Norse, you can do it. Literally just be like, congratulations, you've got a child. You've won the lottery. You've won the child lottery. For like, we didn't want a child. Doesn't matter, you got a child. A new fascination can be selected. Does that mean I'm in late medieval? It does. So we can go for primogeniture now. 11 years. I got 11 years. Oh, can my guy live till he's 77? That'd be nice if he can. If he can live till he's 77 and I get primogeniture, that'd be pretty good. I don't know if my powerful vassals all like me. Ah, they do all like me. Cool. That'd be actually pretty cool. Ooh, my son and heir, James, has recovered from typhus. Wait, he's my heir? Was he the one with the best traits? How about demanding courtiers to convert? You know what, that's one thing I never actually try and do. Oh yeah, that's why. He's a genius. I wanted him to take over because he's a genius. He's 41 though. What about some of my younger sons? Every easy wants to have a good opinion of you. Yeah, that's true. What do you have trait-wise? You're a leper. Well, King Dingleberry's probably going to die soon then, because he's a leper. Yeah, I have been converting vassals. One thing I usually do is convert the vassals as soon as I can. Valhalla bound, warrior of faith. Yes, it seems James is the only one with the good stats. Does he have any good kits? He's got 7 kits. What's his wife like? His wife's decent. So at least one of his kids should be good. He's a genius. Ball cut. Yeah, Lover's Pox, yeah. Lover's Pox is not good. Oh, that kid's not bad. He's Herculean. Adelhard. He kind of needs to break up with his wife though, because his wife's 41 and she's giving him no kids. I mean, I could enforce a divorce, but that uses up some. No, it's only 50. Well, enforce a divorce, and then he can find another spouse. He needs someone with a strong trait. Ah, right, okay. I forgot because it crashed. I don't have the trait filter to inherited. There we go. Oh, fuck. Cool. Ideally, I want to marry him to someone who's Amazonian. Another genius would be good, just to cement the potential, like hair. Cement the potential for another genius kid. I think that's probably the way to go. I might actually look at the younger ones though. Yeah, and young. Yeah, she's 26. I forgot about that. Let's go by age. We don't want to be cradle snatching, so we're going to just skip past all the really young people. Damn, there's a lot of kids. I skipped a bit too far. Right. We'll start from 15, because 15's fine. She's Amazonian. I don't really think lowborn makes much of a difference, to be fair. It just makes you lose a bit of prestige. Unfortunately, there isn't usually that many genius people. She's Herculean. They're probably related. Yeah, she's like literally the only genius. Legitimately. Yeah. I think I maybe just go for hair then. There's only a medium chance of having kids, but we should have at least one. Food is always a joy. Oh boy. My daughter Abby seems to be having a difficult time at the latest feast. She buried her face in food, and the only talking she did was asking for serving after serving. Gluttonous, impatient, or shy? I mean, yeah, shoot your question. I'll try my best to answer it. The Knight's Accolades, yeah. How do I keep them alive long enough to level them up? With the aspect of keeping people alive, sometimes we can just die randomly chopping wood. The best way to level them up is to have the knights go to like grand tournaments and stuff. Yeah, you became gluttonous, unfortunately. Sorry about that. It was the best option. See, I can have 5 accolades, but I don't actually have enough knights that are good enough. But yeah, if you find enough successes, the accolade itself will be able to just level up. But a lot of times, going to grand tournaments, if your champion goes to grand tournaments, they'll level up the accolades. Sometimes they'll be invited to grand tournaments that you don't host. So if someone near your realm is hosting a tournament and you're not at war, they'll just decide to go to that tournament and they'll build up XP for it. Other times it's like when you're in hunts and stuff, or some sort of activity. Every now and then you'll get something relating to one of a knight's glory in talks with people. Fine, I'll let him grow closer to me. I need to see about upgrading Paderborn. Wiedenbrook. Do I do cow pastures or farms and fields? Farms and fields. Castle's still developing, maybe vans. Yeah, they can just have militia camps. But yeah, a lot of the times... Oh, my court physician died. That's unfortunate. A lot of the times your one person won't level up accolade that much, so it's important to try and find a successor for them. I guess we try and find a court physician because the only ones we've got are average, so we'll search for a physician and hope we get an excellent one. Good. Good. Terrible. Poor. So, Oridile and Vila. Let's see. You're 40. And you're 51. So we'll go with Vila because he's 40. So he should hopefully not die as soon as we appoint him. Let's look at his stats. Oh, he's Catholic. Why would I have a Catholic? He's loyal though. Yeah, he don't have any negative health traits, so that's fine. We should be fine to get this guy. That has put me in debt, but that's fine because I'll be able to get that money back in a couple of months. So it's a temporary thing. Someone was trying to murder me. Probably this guy who created a faction against me. It's probably like, well, since I can't murder you, I'll create a faction against you. He's already ready Estaru. I can't convert him. I can try and demand a hostage though. That was an act of tyranny, however. I didn't read that before I actually clicked on it. Yeah, I shouldn't actually have any vassals who are not my faith. Because I do usually just convert. Normally when I take somewhere, I convert them. And I normally only give vassals who are my religion, and that I normally only give them the land. So I shouldn't have anyone who is a different faith as my vassal. Let's look at all the other factions. Yeah, he just wants a lower crown authority. I will see once he's converted, once he's here. Yeah, he will accept. That's a good shout, Abby, thank you. If I'm going to be honest, I don't always convert these people. Because, well, a lot of the times, the people who I'm giving the positions to are not of foreign faith. It'd be ironic if Girly was a different faith, but she's not. Court Jester will be. Yeah. Try and convert her. He will be a different faith as well. Oh no, he's a Starum. I judged him unfairly there. I've got a lot of Ibadi people in my court. And Ashari. Probably because I'm in the Middle East as well. So they're probably trickling in from the Middle East. What are you? You're a Staru. Okay, all tribal innovation done. Have to go to fuel now. Conqueror helps, but having to go through 18 other cultures to see who to hybrid with a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. What's my military looking like now? My military's looking strong. Huh. Wait. Damn you! The Pope's back! Ooh, nice. Well, the Pope's back. And, you know what, I do fancy just taking him on. She has 0 traits. She is literally useless. Let's marry you to this... they're related. Oh, we need matrilineal. They're not related. We can marry him. Do we just take the Pope? Do we actually finally do it? Let's take the Pope. I'm not gonna do like a Great Holy War like I did before, because I don't want to run the risk of not taking that land. But do we just take the Pope in a normal war? Because I kind of want to take his land. Yeah, I think we take him. We should be able to easily. We'll just conquer the duchy. But to be fair, I don't think he has the duchy anymore. Yeah, he don't even have the duchy. So we can probably just conquer the county. Yeah, the normal stuff. The current holder will retain the Duchy of Latium after the war. Who is the current holder of the Duchy of Latium? Duke Marula. Oh, that's probably the other guy. If I go for a conquer a duchy there, I can then probably just 3 months. What's this? Sultan Mutarif II. He wants truce with me for 900 gold. Go on then, lad. Give me that gold. Did she not already? Yeah, charge! Exactly. So he's strong. Let's go by age. Go by age, and we're just gonna... I'll unpause it while I'm doing this, because it said it was gonna take 3 months for my people to gather. Try and find someone good for this guy to marry. Someone good who's not already related to him, like hair. Yeah, that's good. pop-ups. Am's Lime. She's having an affair. My daughter is a harlot. That's unfortunate. Anyone know if there's a price difference between tribal and feudal disinherit? No, not off the top of my head. I've never really messed around with disinheriting people. I know there's a price difference between the army. When you're in tribal, the army costs prestige, and as soon as you go to feudal, your army starts costing gold. Ha! Just let me haul us out a table from a hall. Fair enough. I can change my table into a sled for Abby. Or I can tell her to get away. I think we just go sledding. Let's go sledding. That is a good shout. We'll go sledding. Why not? It would be rude not to. Show Jarl Magnusson. Cool. Yeah, gold. If you feudalise too early, the jump up in gold for the army can really bite you. It bit me. I feudalised a little bit too early. But because I'm doing Ironman as well, obviously I can't save scum. So it's like I feudalised too early and I just had to deal with it. Princess Beefy is being murdered. That got why Lemmy when you switched. I remember that. Big time broke AF, yeah. Yeah, I was so broke, man. So, someone killed Beefy. I don't know who would kill Beefy. What did she even do? Why would you kill my daughter? I want to find out who killed her. I mean, she was one of my better daughters as well, because she was Amazonian and beautiful, and she was strong. Holy, she has 9 kids. Fair enough. She has 9 children. That's a lot of kids, man. 43, 40. You're giving me no children, so I'm going to dismiss you. I mean, not that I need kids, I've got like 16, you know what I mean. Chance for kids medium, chance for kids high. I only have the beautiful trait, I think. You know what I would do if a dog was killed? Scorched Earth, yeah! Scorched Earth, definitely. We'll go with this one. Chance for children medium. She apparently don't like me that much, probably because she's Catholic. So we can't demand a conversion. Fair enough, I don't care about you anyway. This isn't about you. Can I convert you? No. You are a star rune. Cool. But yeah, Kite5766, I do these every other day. So what are we on? Sunday. I might be doing a Crusader King stream tomorrow. So if you like my content and you like asking questions and learning, feel free to drop me a follow and ask me more questions and stuff. I'm more than happy to answer. Oh, you don't want to be generous. No, I'm not getting off. I'm just just shouting it out. Because I know a lot of people do certain streams as one-offs, but this isn't a one-off. Oh, nice one. Well, thanks for the follow. It means a lot. After I've finished this playthrough, I'm planning on doing another playthrough, but I don't know what sort of playthrough I'm going to be doing. I've been thinking about a small island nation. Maybe like some... Yeah, getting close I am. We'll kill the bed. Maybe like one of these little islands somewhere down here, or that one. So thinking like starting there and just being witches or something. And just like derping about. We'll try and unlock the avaricious before we die. My learning is at 62, that's actually disgusting. That's a lot of learning. They can marry. A lot of people seem to enjoy the fact that I play on PlayStation as well, as opposed to PC. Because it's a different perspective. Like, all the people I watch when they play this game, they're all PC players. And it gives you a bit of a different perspective on the game. PC, obviously, you can do a lot more with. I can ransom that guy for 100 gold, why wouldn't I? Yes? I say with the biggest question mark. Although, to be fair, I have an Xbox and I have this on Xbox, so if anyone wanted to play with me on Xbox, I wouldn't even need to cross-platform. I just don't have all the DLC on Xbox. It's a different version compared to PC, and there's not a lot of guide on console. Yeah, that's why I was like yes with a question mark. I know me and Ams Lime, we do play together, but we both play on Xbox, so I don't think it is crossplay like that. It might be Xbox and PC can play together because they're like both Microsoft. But I think PlayStation just have to kind of suck it. I'm capturing a lot of people from this. Children lack guardians. My son and champion can teach that kid. Wait, my son's Saxo Norse? That's disgusting. Why is my son Saxo Norse? I should disown him just for that. Which son is Saxo Norse? I hope it's not James. No, but he's Gottingian. Wait, he's not even Norse. That might be a bad thing if he's not Norse. Oh, I can probably reform. I can probably make a new culture. Right, what was I gonna do? It was it ruling caste? Different culture, peasant factions and populist factions are less common. It was either that or the loyalty thing. Because I was gonna quarrelsome, but I don't really need quarrelsome right now anymore. Loyal subjects, I think it was that one. Yeah. Oh, I probably can't establish it, can I? 1280. Right, so I've got like 30 years before I can establish it. Cool. I captured the Marshal of Pope Benedictus. Well, let's just demand he converts and steal his Marshal. I'm just stealing all his people. Cheers, bro. You're giving me a nice income of people. Oh, Abby's bullying someone. This 13-year-old is getting bullied by my 12-year-old daughter. I'm tempted to say I don't care, but that'll make me critically stressed. I'll just encourage him to defend himself, because I don't want to upset my daughter. Oh, for your counsellor, who you put in there, your vassal with shit skill, or skilled people. Depends if people hate me. If I'm early on in my campaign, I normally put someone who is a powerful vassal, just so they don't want to rise up. Right now I've got a mix. I've got King Dingleberry, although he has got 36 learning, so he's probably one of the better learners. I mean, there are some better than him. Then the steward, I've got King Riculfa, who is a powerful vassal. There are a couple of other people who are probably a bit better than him. Count Halstein, I put him there just because he's really good. My other powerful vassals, not that good. But then the other people aren't as good as him either. I'll put King Dogemeat as my marshal because he's a powerful vassal. There are a few other people who are better, but he is also only... Oh, he's 36. I thought he was younger than that. So, yeah, I have a mix, but it really depends. For the marshal, not the marshal, for the steward, and the, whatever this is, the religious person, I always have them with high skills, just because I like to be able to convert and promote my culture a lot easier. Cool. Recreation is then. But yeah, so to answer that question, everyone else, it don't make a difference for me. But my steward and my religious person, I almost always choose skills for them. There we go, so we got this land. We will disband. We now have the Pope's land. And I'm going to keep this as well. This is going to be mine. I'm not going to move my capital there yet though. If I will ever move it there. That is to be seen. We actually have some pretty decent bonuses for siege engines there. Cool. Who do I have? Prisoner. I didn't actually capture the prisoner this time, which kind of is a bit upsetting. However, you know, potatoes, tomatoes and all that. Right, they won't convert, so they can just stay in house arrest. The good thing is the Pope's probably now unlanded. I can't do this decision because I don't completely control Italy, but once we control Italy, we'll be able to do that. So we just need to like push south into the boot. What, disinherit? Doesn't that mean they lose claims? It depends on the succession laws. If you've just got it as partition and that, then yeah. If you disinherit it. Oh wait, no, I think they will still have a claim on it. Yeah, they'll still have some sort of claim on it, I think, maybe. Ew, the Mongol Empire has part of Italy. I might have to fight them sooner than I thought. Holy hell. They're spreading like smallpox. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. Yeah, I think they might still have some sort of claim, but they're cut out from any inheritance. So, upon your demise, they can't have any succession. But I think they can still have like an attack claim on it. Holy hell, I didn't realise I had that much money. Realm. What can I even make in Paderborn? I just did it and claims don't go. Just the LOS. Yeah. Oh, I can upgrade for farms and fields again. I know when I was messing around before, I tried disinheriting a few people to see if I could get it so that my land isn't all split up on succession, and I disinherited like 3 or 4 people, and then I kind of forgot that I'm playing on Ironman mode, so when I backed out it saved it. Right, what does Rome have? Right, why do they not have water mills? 100-acre fields, that's pretty cool. What's that? Regimental barracks. Men-at-arms maintenance, -4, that's cool. A Zwinger. I got coops and they got farmsteads. We're going to maybe get rid of that. Replace this. Can I replace it with windmills? I can replace it with windmills, so we're going to replace it with windmills. They can't be upgraded, they can't be upgraded. I hate it when these leases take over and they don't do anything with the bloody land. So they'll take over and the land will be barren. The faith of this holder must consider this a holy site. Cool, so we've got their holy site, but it's not giving us anything because we're not their faith. Right, so that's actually all pretty good. I don't think I can usurp the duchy because I'll only have one of the thing. Yeah, I can't usurp the duchy, but we can probably take them in a fight. Oh, I'm already at an activity, so I need to wait for my activity to finish and then I can take them in a fight. Fallen rival. Good riddance, I guess. Talk later, vassal. I didn't realise the event I was on was all the way over there. I can create an accolade. And an inactive one can be reinstated. No, it can't while lying. It always tells me an inactive one can be reinstated while lying. Stop lying to me. how old are you? 53, there's no point recruiting you. Yeah, and everyone else is rubbish. Which accolades is it saying can be? Right, holy hell, 17 payments. I can just make everybody pay me money. Like, literally everybody in my land can just pay me money. This demand payment for hooks is so broken. Obviously, you have to actually get the hooks to begin with. Yo, Rickety Bridge, welcome back. Just casually getting a lot more money from people. Dado and Robert, I don't think I have payments for them now. So, you're rubbish, I don't care. You're rubbish, I don't care. Cool. Well, pardon this vassal. What's the factions against me looking like? Yeah, they're not looking that bad. I just need to remember not to chop any wood on this event. Because we all know what happens when my guys chop wood. Ah, she's leveled up. She's now level 3. Alright, yeah, so when you level up your knights accolades, they do unlock more things. Because she, on the first one, was only Zealot Vassal plus 15. Now it's Holy Wars Piety reduced. Joining Holy Wars provides piety. Courtly Vassal Opinion plus 5. Minority Vassal Opinion plus 3. And Minority Landholder Vassal Opinion plus 3. So she makes people like me a bit more. Which isn't too bad. It was saying I could appoint a successor as well. I honestly think these alerts down here are kind of a bit whack. Sometimes they don't know what they're talking about. I am tempted to fight the Mongol Empire. He has a claim for that. That random bit there. Oh my, I could take a big chunk of land away from them. I could take a big chunk if I had a holy war for Bulgaria. I mean, in all honesty, I don't actually think it's worth me trying to fight Bulgaria right now. Bulgaria, the Mongol Empire. I'm not scared of them. I just don't think it's worth it right now. If they want to fight me, they can fight me. I've only just seen that I'm earning 101.7 renown a month. Well, it's just slightly dipped down, but I was earning very, very bad. That's actually insane. We'll eat well tonight. You'll fish all your life, sailor. Not today. What's my stress level like? I'm not stressed. We'll just try and fight him. Fish all your life. You know, you stay rich by not spending money. Autosave. Granges and tithe barns in Paderborn. So I can upgrade Paderborn again. Oh yeah, I don't have cranes. We'll go with barracks. Holy hell, that's a bit of a bump up. But yeah, just need to make sure I avoid chopping wood. Pedagogy. Ah, Abby increased the learning by 1. Nice. What's my actual inventory like for this stuff? So I haven't... A memory of Balahi... Powerful vassal tax contribution +3. That's actually not bad. I mean, I think the other stuff's better. What do you do? Yeah, knights and higher. What's that? That's renown, stewardship. That's just how the axe chops sometimes. Yeah, exactly. In it just. In it just. Right, well, we'll destroy that. And then we'll look at some of the court trinkets. We need to go back to type. I like when you go to a court, it's just a bunch of people talking. The Genoa Chronicles. I can get rid of that. We're never going to go with the diplomacy stuff. What claims do I have? Elk antler. Ah. Illustrious animal trinket. But what? Oh, that'll go in the middle, won't it, the trinkets? Yeah, the or maybe not. Because that vassal tax is pretty decent. A lot of times I'll try and fight these people for pointless stuff, just so that they say no. I could challenge him for them and see if it's better than what I've got. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try and challenge him for it. See if it's better than what I've got. You know what? I'm going to throw silver in his face. I'm going to yeet some gold at him. Then we'll go with a fin and stab. My form is excellent, his stance is incredible. Let's berserk at him. Rawr! There we go. Wait, the Pomeranian sword, that wasn't what I was going for. Oh my god, it always does that. I forget to check the bloody actual artifact that I'm fighting him for. I can get rid of that spear. I didn't even realise I had that. Get rid of that prize armour. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of any of the blue stuff because my faith doesn't let me do that. I could obviously try and give the stuff away to people to make me like them, but what's the point? The other good thing about going on all these hunts and stuff is it levels up some of these, and they give you health boosts when you hit the next level pack. So like the hunter, that gives you a small boost to your health. Also gives you a boost to your learning and your prowess. There's another one as well, I think it's the Pilgrim one. The Pilgrim does it, I don't think I have that. The Wanderer as well. So when you get to like the wandering traits, that gives you a bunch of stuff. So that's another reason why I like to go on all these different activities, because I'll be gaining stuff from it, not just from the activities themselves. Am I stressed? I'm not stressed, but we're going to whack off some stress anyway, I think. So just let you two wrestle. Challenge him to a sparring match. How about a foot race? Let's challenge him to a sparring match. Yeah, I could go on a pilgrimage. I haven't actually been on a pilgrimage as this character. Could go to the North Riding. Yeah, we'll go to the North Riding on a pilgrimage. That's a good shout, that Abbey. I don't really want to be altruistic. We'll go with zealotry. And we'll just bring more people. We'll bring a throng of people. Oh, we can't. We don't have the money to bring a throng of people. In all fairness, I don't actually need the piety. So maybe just do a normal thing. Why is that going to cost so much? I could have swore the other one said it only costs like... Additional cost 360. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, get your popcorn out. We're going on a holy pilgrimage. Let me be streaming, bring the popcorn. Yeah. What legacies you go for? Is that in the dynasty things you mean? Ah, yeah, the legacies. Yeah, so it depends on what I'm playing as. But I always go down the blood one, just to increase my children being better. So that's normally one of the first ones I go for. Like, get the blood packs. It also makes them live longer with octogenarians. The glory one I like. I don't really care about the the last bit, but you can have more vassals if a short range duration's gone down, and they're less likely to join factions. Diplomacy lifestyle, I don't really care about that, but it also gives you 1 more knights, and people tend to like you for a glory hound. I also go down the warfare route, just because that does prowess and knight effectiveness, and it generally just makes your armies better. Yeah, octogenarians are good, and when you get to the max of warfare, your max men-at-arms regiments is increased by 1, and you can recruit house guards, and they're free of cost. And because I'm playing as a Norse, I went down the pillaging route, but obviously that's only useful when you're in tribal. I mean, the first ones are still pretty useful, because the first ones, it's like, it increases your max size of heavy army, heavy infantry, and you get more defender army advantage. And your naval speed and prowess increases. So the first 2 for pillaging are pretty good, but the last 3, they're only really useful if you're still in the tribal era. I'm currently going down the kin tree, but I should maybe have been going down the erudition tree as well, because when you get to bureaucrats, base progress and councillor skill impacts on councillor tasks plus 10%, so that's pretty useful. And obviously it increases your learning lifestyle when you get to the 3rd one. It's just like, the others are kind of average, or below average. When you get to treasured knowledge and bureaucrats, they're like the really good ones. But I'm currently going for close bonds and graceful aging. I want a graceful aging, just so that I'm not losing prowess with age and my skills increase. So they're my next ones to go for. This guy can start training the army. My neighbour has won. You drop the pilgrims off the closest shore. Let's just go. Nah, we'll tell them I can climb aboard. That's probably what my guy would do. I do like the fact that they're slowly taking the Middle East without me even being down there. I'm kind of hoping they do the same with Italy. It's like start kicking Italy. I mean, they've already taken one of them places. What's this? The divine may have created rain, but rainbows are a weather phenomena, first and foremost. Actually. Actually. Fascinating how nature and the divine work. Yeah, we'll go with that one because that makes my pilgrimage more pious. Yeah, I've just got like random small pockets of land that I don't own. Genghis who? Thank Odin, although a new ruler has been proclaimed. Kagan Chanai. He can surely not be as horrifying as Jochi. I mean, I have walked the holy path. All of your entourage members gain a trait pilgrim or pilgrim experience. Cool. I was going with zealotry. I don't know why it changed to reflection. I'm hoping that the Mongol Empire now like self-explodes because, or implodes rather, now that that guy died. feats spirituality can achieve. Because normally when someone dies and someone else takes over, I thought it was going to be crashing. We'll just pause and we'll see what he's like. Familial kinslayer. I wonder if he killed his father. He's a mastermind philosopher. Cool. I'm being raided. Who the hell are you? How are you still raiding me? Are you tribal? Why even are your armies raiding me? Because, I mean, we could quite easily put a stop to that. Bruh. Are you stupid? Raise glory seekers. Ah, that's my 400 and odd men. Like, they're actually stupid, aren't they? More pious. Loses their witch secret. Yeah, we'll do that. More pious. I got 6,000 troops. Lol. Whoever this person is down here decide to raise their own army and like absolutely destroy them. I just helped. Why not? That's what happens when you mess with a long dicks. A local expert. Your pilgrimage becomes more pious. Local expert. Odin shall guide me. More pious. We'll do that one. Local expert. I think we just play with our food since they're deciding they want to raid us. Just the absolute audacity to raid someone with like 5 times the amount of army. Like, why would you even try that? The North Riding, it has been an honour. Cool. I'll just start slowly chasing this guy. I mean, I don't think I'm going to catch him. They're raiding someone else. More vigilant. Yeah, we'll just be more vigilant. I actually need to look at the traits I got from this stuff. Piety, intrigue. Cool. I'm sure I can 1v1 this person. He looks a bit gaunt. Right, now they can disband. Boom. Is the king gonna be able to come back? I don't want him to be a witch. I didn't want to be a witch in the first place. Stop trying to make my people witches. Cool. What's my wife at? She's 32. She's 32 and she's not giving me any more kids for a while. Mind you, to be fair, that might have something to do with the fact that I'm 68. So it's probably less my wife's fault and more my fault. Decisions 2. Oh, I can go on a hunt. I mean, may as well. It'd be rude to not go on a hunt. This still won't convert. You can have a public execution. Oh, I can vassalize Lithuania. We'll just give him normal. So, the Hawk... Who even are you? Ah. Interesting. So he took all that random land. And now he'll bend the knee to me. Nice. You know what? That's the first place that's actually accepted vassalization. You are Lithuanian, but that's fine. Let's see. Modify your contract, give you fortification rights and war declaration. Boom. You're the King of Bavaria. King of Bavaria's been really, really active. Like, seriously active. Let's have a look at this land to see if... Well, they don't need to have any houses or anything built. Oh, lying. Lies, deception, Borgullet. Why are you not building anything here? Do you not have the ability to? Bro, you've got a fortification right. Start fortifying your bloody land. King of Pomerania. Yep. King of Norway. He must have that. Oh, he doesn't. Fair enough. Well, we're changing that. You can now wage war, and you can also increase your land. So, some of these, they already had the contracts that let them do that. And, obviously, they sort of, like, lost the ability to do that. Just purely because they rose up and wanted to change their own contracts. Like, absolute idiots. I've been neglecting this right-hand side of the map, haven't I? I thought that was Sunday. Yeah, I've really been neglecting this right-hand side of the map. For grand tournaments, I pick stuff based on whatever my king is good at. Because if assuming my king's actually good enough to, or young enough to take part in the competition, I normally try and, not so much rig it in my favour, but if my king's good at martial, I'll pick more of the things like dueling. Or if your king's shit, then rest in peace, your king. I mean, if you got good knights, your knights could still win. You do still get stuff for taking part in them, but it's just obviously a bit harder if your king's not very good. To be fair, you can like kind of rig it as well. Like, if your guy's decent at intrigue, you can do some sabotage stuff. 11 diplomacy, 10 martial, 29 steward, 7 intrigue and 19 learning, 14 prowess. Okay. Let me visually show you what I'd pick based on those stats. So I can have 5 contests. I don't know how many you can have, but based on those contests, I would have recital and board game as a definite. 19 learning. So 19 learning, you could do decent in duel and archery, because they're not just martial based. You can still have things that pop up based on them. So, like, when you do duels, you can remember reading about certain battle tactics that's worked. So, there's a very good chance for archery and dueling you'd be able to do decent in as well. I definitely wouldn't pick wrestling, and I definitely wouldn't pick melee. You can have 3. Okay, I'd pick recital, board game, and probably archery. I've never actually done a recital, but I'm going to assume it's based on either learning or diplomacy. With board games are very tactical, so board games is like where learning comes into it. Unfortunately, I've not come across anything where stewardship helps with a tournament, but with your 19 learning, that will help you get through the board game, and it should help you get through the recital. I'm fairly certain there's certain things in the archery where you can pick for a learning thing, like firing into the wind, for example. And same with the duels. Certain duels, you can do tactics that incorporate the learning. To be honest, I wouldn't worry too much about champions. It auto selects whatever's the best ones to come in with you anyway, so I won't worry too much about them. I've had it where a champion who had like 25 martial and 36 prowess lost to someone with like 13 martial and like 18 prowess, so I won't worry too much about your champions. They're probably going to be a bit rubbish anyway. Yeah, no problem, Davies. Thanks for watching. And I'm fairly certain it's another CK3 stream tomorrow because I switched these weekend ones around. So I'm fairly certain I'm now going to be doing a Sunday CK3 and a Monday one. But I appreciate you watching, mate. Thank you very much. Warrior Poet, exactly. Yeah, we can keep it moving, exactly. While I'm not, like, derping around yapping. Like I have been a lot in this stream. I mean, yapping's fun, right? Yapping's fun. I like yapping. Yap, yap, yap. My king's probably going to get bored of sailing back to England. My son recovers. Ah, Prince Suli lost the trait consumption. Nice. That was one of the things that killed one of my old rulers. Consumption. My granddaughter Ellen can get married. So many kids. Oh, she's beautiful. That's all right. Let's pair this beauty up with someone else. Holy cow, this hybrid culture is so cheap. Did the Irish Dutch? Now I've got to research what to pick for a 6th decision. That's actually pretty good. You're beautiful and fecund. We'll do that then. Beautiful and fecund. They're just going to be having an absolute dump truckload of children. I've apparently been neglecting my hostages. You can teach my daughter, or my granddaughter even. You can teach this hostage because you have really bad stats. You can also teach that hostage because you got bad stats. If I'm going to be honest, I don't think I've ever done a hybrid culture. Potential alliance negotiations. Let's have a look at some of these. No, I can't have any of them. Demand payments 8. This one's been a little bit of a slower one, so I apologise to the slowness of pace. But, I mean, you still learn stuff. See you later, maybe sooner than that. Gotta look at tier lists now. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, tier lists is definitely a way to learn. My daughter, Spy Master and Personal Champion. Cool. But yeah, I appreciate you watching, Nerd of Anarchy. What time are we even on? 12 minutes past 1. Been streaming for a bit. Am I still being raided by this idiot? Surely I smashed them out of my territory. Oh, a new stewardship pack. Compassionate, arrogant, callous. I kind of feel like Abby's compassionate. Yeah, that's cool. If you're back and forth, that's cool. Abby can keep the trait compassionate. Even though in this game compassion is a weakness. My daughter Abby is more likely to receive a good education. Nice. My friend died and I gained some stress. Bums. Gothard, the father of my hostage, has lost his lands. Fair enough. I'm a bit disappointed that the Mongolian Empire hasn't just exploded from the inside, like internally exploded or imploded, whichever one you want to say. Oh, task finished. What was that? Converting the culture. Oh, religion. Converting the faith. Right, let's Aye, thanks for watching, Rickety Bridge. I'll see you later. Hopefully on the next one. Crazy. Potentially 6 alliances and I can't actually do any of them. Could he pay me 100 gold? Holy, 100 gold. That's insane. That is actually crazy. My friend died. Wait, wasn't he one of my counsellors? I'm sure he was one of my counsellors. Can I get a better wet nurse yet? I can get a better wet nurse. Wow, I don't qualify for recital. There's things you can do to help you qualify. Like you can visit the tourney grounds. There's things you can do for that. Like, I'm fairly certain the tourney grounds will help with qualification for a recital. It does usually for the other stuff. So in between the events, I think you can visit usually 3 different places. You can visit one twice, and then a different one. I normally go to the tourney grounds twice and the temple. And that normally qualifies you to actually take part. Replacing her because she's terrible. You're average. Can I replace you? No, everyone else is average. You can be a jester. Commander significantly improved. Ooh. Flexible leader. And his martial is increased by 1. Nice. So Doge Meat's doing pretty decent. Good old King Doge Meat. Good old autosave. Autosave never failed anybody. Have a quick little rehydrate while this autosave's going on. I forgot that guy was called Biggie Long Dick. This dude wants to seek a roe. Nice.
Roe dear. Roe no.
Cultivating medical herbs. Let's get that. Let's see what it does. I think it'll probably give me a health boost or learning. Learning +1 and a health boost. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Learning +1 and a health boost. Try and do everything to get the health boosts because the health boosts will help me live longer. Gonna take 7 years. And I'm 69. So hopefully by the time I'm 76, 77, I'll have that. My skills will be slightly going down with age, I believe. I might be able to get another dynasty trait. No legacy. Ah, not yet. My bodyguard just died. I wonder if he died doing a good job. Possibly someone tried to murder me. Huh. My daughter can do it. She's a treacherous villain, but she's excellent at being a bodyguard. I've nearly maxed out the hunter path for Venator anyway. Well, he's been having an affair. My rivals apparently died. Ah, can I actually unlock a new lifestyle perk? I can. We'll go with Golden Aplomb, maybe? You know, when I really think about it, I was like, oh, streaming might be, like, really difficult. But then I realised I talk to myself anyway, so... It's like, even if I'm not interacting with people, I still talk to myself, so... I gained 11 experience in wandering. Let's see how far that puts me up. Have I gone by it? Right. My pilgrimage path hasn't gone up much. Alright, so I'm maxed out with that. Cool. Activity available, Grand Tournament. No, it's not Wireline. Or maybe it means I can do a Grand Tournament. Oh yeah, I can do one. I don't want to. I think it's lying about these. Yeah, it's lying about them. What you're lying for. Cool. Right, well, I am back from my hunt. So, I think, because I've been streaming for a while, I might end it there. Just wait for this autosave to disappear. Yeah, so I think I'm going to end it there, just purely on the grounds that I've been streaming for a while, and I'm starting to feel a bit drained. So, thank you very much everybody for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Whatever your time zones are, I'm now in Monday, so I will be streaming again. On my Twitch channel, I've got the schedule there, which will be translated to your localised times for when I stream. Making your people let me win. Yeah, that's one good way of doing it. But no, I appreciate you all tuning in. Normally I have a bit more energy. I feel a bit unenergised today. So I can normally stream for a bit longer, but yeah. Much love to everyone, and I will catch you all on the next Crusader Kings 3 Ironman Challenge. Peace out, everyone.